It is showing the
We are
time.
live.
Hey guys, welcome to the Van Conant sessions this fine Easter. Happy Easter, everyone. We appreciate all
Happy
of you
Easter.
for tuning in, not turning in. It's not time yet. Tuning in.
Maybe for some.
Yeah, might be. Uh,
Especially if their bellies are full, they had an early dinner.
all right, right. So this week we are gonna have a special guest, California Goyle, Heather Hart,
California.
on to talk about Easter, talk about life in California, and some other things. She's going to join us here in a few minutes, hopefully without too much technical difficulties.
Right.
In
They
the meet,
seem
yeah, they seem to happen.
inescapable.
Usually, but we're figuring them out, and
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, over there. So,
There was a lot more when we first started.
mm-hmm. So in the meantime, we'll fill you all in on the schedule, which is at this point. We've got our rock star Becky Philby on again next Sunday, the 12th, as well as an old friend we call Peg Leg. We'll introduce
That's
you
a
to
twofer.
two for Sunday there. We're going to talk about golf, and I know some people that might be interested in that for sure. The following Sunday, the 19th, we have Deanna Motz going to join us from Colorado to talk about travel, real estate, and life transitions. She's another fellow pecker, quote unquote. And the following Sunday, the 26th, we have another old friend from the Croswell, Michigan area, Tim Szarzynowski, who is now in Arizona and lived in California for 13 years.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think he said 12 or 13.
yeah, he was in, I forget what popular city he was in. Was it,
I
can't think
was
of
it
it now.
Anaheim?
No, it was like LA or something popular. Anyways, but we're gonna have him, Tim on. He's a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so we're gonna be talking about that.
Yes.
Looking forward to May 3rd.
Karate chop your face.
Right. So May 3rd, we're gonna have Josh Baker on to discuss Yeshua. Looking forward to that.
Yes,
Looking forward to all of them.
absolutely. Yes.
And May 10th, hopefully things work out, and we will have my former principal. I hesitantly say Mike Tubbs as he requests. No more Mister. Nice guy. That then the following Sunday we're going to have another old feller named Thomas Amrosovich to discuss travel in Peck, Michigan, as he lived there in the 40s. He is the ripe young age of mid 80s somewhere ish, and
Spring chicken status.
Yehoid. Then the 24th of May, we're going to have Brett, your group on the Cage Corner, MMA, UFC.
Heck yeah.
It's going to be good a little bit over there. I'm
Oh
way
yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
I don't keep up with that anymore, but we'll talk a little bit about some older ones that I know.
Heck yeah.
May 31st, we're going to discuss the book Robin. We did all the homework, so you don't have to. That's going to be great.
Mm-mm-mm. Gonna be a great one.
And after that, we are just kind of waiting to see. We actually do have Mr. Kevin Mahar. I don't have it written down yet, but we are scheduled for Mr. Mahar from the area of China, halfway around the world. Once again, he's going to share some videos, get us some cool videos to show us a little more of what it's like over there in the daytime because we're 12 hours apart.
Yeah, looking forward to that one too, because he definitely looked like he had some more to get off his chest at the end of our convo there. So
Yeah, he didn't want to stop, and it's like 1 in the morning
yeah.
his time, like, wow, you're crazy. So yeah, I just seen today, I think it was today, he was posting, he was in China, the Guang or whatever it is, China. Obviously, I don't speak Chinese.
You probably said it better than I would
Well, I don't, I didn't even look
have.
it up based
It
on the
sounded
spelling.
right. So I'll say
I
that it sounded right.
whatever the sound's supposed to be like. We should have Mrs. Hart joining us here shortly. Hopefully today is.
Yes.
Oh well, if I send her, it would probably help if I send her a link.
She's waiting patiently, like, hey
Sh-
guys,
she's all nervous and everything, and well, where they at, man? Oh my gosh.
and we're like, don't be
Uh,
nervous. It's just the Van Conant sessions.
yeah, yeah. Oh, shoot, my bad. See, there's always some mistake made. Well, that would be good. Hopefully she has no issues in that. She's seen it,
Right.
and we will see what happens next. Hopefully no problems. Sometimes our folks have a little bit of a deal. Oh, look at she's right on it.
Like
Right on it.
boss.
Like a boss.
Hey.
Got
Wow, quick on the draw, Heather.
it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know what? I'm like, well, she should be joining at the same time. Like, oh, it'd probably help if I send her a link.
I know. I was like, okay, it's 2:05. I'll just wait.
Uh-oh.
Hey, thank you for your time and happy Easter to you, Heather.
Yes.
Happy Easter.
So, if you don't mind telling all of our million followers a little bit about yourself, where you're from and your age, a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
My name is Heather Hartshorn. I'm 38. I'm from Stockton
Uh,
originally,
Nice.
and I work at a casino.
yeah, I definitely wanted to ask you about that, and I was also you answered my question, so I said to Brett. So I wonder if because you told us your last name was originally Hartshorn, I was like, is
Yeah,
it
it's
Hart's?
Hartshorn, but I had an old Facebook account that got hacked, and then
Uh,
there was
Ah,
one that got disabled, so I just started going by Heather Hart.
okay, because I was wondering if it was Hartshorn or Hartshorn, like you said, right?
Hartshorn.
Hartshorn.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Very
Jeff is
good.
in and he says Happy Easter, y'all. Happy Easter, Jeff. Thanks for joining.
Happy Easter.
Yeah. Happy Easter, Jeff. We appreciate all of our viewers. And so
Absolutely.
I just wanted to, do you know where Orange County, California is by chance?
Yeah,
Is it far from you or?
a little bit. I haven't really been out there too much, but I know where it's at.
Okay, I was curious because I was going to tell you I had a great aunt, my paternal great aunt, my grandfather's sister, that lived in Orange County for a lot of years, and we used to chat. Sadly, she's gone now, but she lived to be almost 100.
Dang.
But we would call, chat occasionally, and she would tell me about the crazies out there in Orange County, you
The
know.
crazies.
So
They're everywhere.
yeah, they are right. So
Yeah.
were you born in California?
Yeah. I was
Really?
born in French Camp, which is right outside of Stockton.
Stockton, okay. Because where you're at, you're Jackson, California, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's isn't that kind of like center of the state ish?
And yeah, towards the center. It's actually only like 45 minutes from Stockton.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
Staying
do,
close to home.
right.
Close
Very
but
cool.
Home
not
is where
too
the heart
close.
is, though, you know.
Very, very cool. You do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a younger brother named Dylan from my mom. And then on my dad's side, I have two younger sisters, Daylin and Deja.
Ah, okay. Very interesting. It's always interesting. So I come from, you know, my parents split when I was 14 months old. I have two half brothers and a half sister on my dad's side, and two half brothers and a half sister on my mom's side that I don't know. I know of my half sister on my mom's side, but just on Facebook.
Yeah.
Anyways, so is most of your immediate family near you?
Well, my dad and them live a couple hours away from me, and my mom's pretty close.
Okay, cool.
Heather, you have a top fan, Anthony Spade, saying Happy Easter, and
Happy Easter.
he's rocking with us. He's here.
Cool. Thanks, Anthony. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So, what's the name of the casino you work at?
Harrah's, Northern California.
Is it pretty big?
It's actually pretty small.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
We
that would make it more interesting, though.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, yes.
Do you like working there? I
Yeah, I
mean,
love working there.
yeah. Cool.
Mm.
What's your responsibilities, your job duties at the
Cleaning.
Oh, really? So
Yes.
you find a lot of money?
No, not
No,
really.
not really.
But even when we do, like, we're not allowed to touch it.
Dang.
Man.
And there's cameras everywhere, so you can't get away
Yo,
with that,
that's
right?
whack.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a no.
that's no good.
And I'm guessing there's far too many cameras that have like, just a pocket slip.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, there's cameras everywhere.
Probably cameras looking up skirts and everything. You know, I mean, just saying. But
They're literally everywhere.
They are everywhere. So did you do anything special for Easter today?
No, not really.
No.
Um, no. Ezra's gonna go to this little Easter egg thing that they're having here because at the apartments I live at, they do like little things like that. Cool
Oh,
stuff.
that's cool.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right. So speaking of your kids, you sent me a couple videos and some pictures we can screen share and let you tell us a little bit about if you want.
Okay.
See how bad if I can mess this up here.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Seems like it happens every time, but we should be all right. Let's give it a try.
Good
Yep.
so far.
So
It's
that's my daughter,
it's
Evie. She's 6.
Okay. Is it not right again, Brett?
it's zoomed in again on my end, but it might be different for the viewers. So
How does it look for you, Heather? Because I
It
might have
looks a
to.
little bit zoomed in, yeah.
I don't know why it's doing it. Let me try this again. Let me back out of sharing real quick. I don't know
because it
why.
said you're trying to do something and it's trying to take that away from you. Don't let it beat you.
Right. Bear with me. I don't know why it keeps doing it. I have to keep changing the settings on it. I don't know why it does that. So I didn't know. I changed that before and it's still the same setting. So I don't know why it's doing it
Yeah, it
now.
was working before we
Of
got
course.
on here,
Oh, well, I
because we
guess
try to make sure all that's working before we get here, but then this happens.
Yeah, the technical difficulties.
all the time. Never
Yes.
ending. Never ending. Well, I guess we'll have to bear with it this way. Let's see what we can do here. So you can tell us about your daughters.
My youngest, Esri, she's 6. She lives with me.
Okay. Esri?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love that name.
Now,
Yeah, that one's zoomed in to
yeah,
you can't even see her face.
Really?
yeah.
Hold on. I have no idea why it does that.
Sunny Beach.
Sorry, guys. It's like
At
this
least it's not a stormy beach, but come on.
night. Gonna try and figure it. Just look, you guys get to spend more time with us when it does this. I
Right,
don't
that's
know.
all this is. That's all this is. It's really just a ploy to get you to spend more time with us.
We can try it that way. Share entire desktop. I don't know.
Yeah, see, that one's gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
All
there you
right.
There you go.
Good grief, Charlie Brown.
That's my
Wow.
oldest daughter, Pixie. She's about to be 18.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
moly, does she look like you? I thought that was you when I seen the picture.
Everybody says that.
Wow. Okay. You said she's about to be 18?
Yeah.
Okay. She gonna graduate?
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool.
And oh, look at
That's
that.
me when I was little.
Oh,
I
oh,
couldn't tell at all.
I love it. That's great. You and your mom, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
very
mom
cool.
does not like her pictures being shown ever.
Fair. That's fair.
That's
I
not,
know I know a few people like that.
huh?
Mhm.
You'll have that.
They don't even want their
That's
picture taken in the first place.
Yeah. That's my daughter Avery. She's 15. She lives with
Avery?
her dad though. Yeah.
Evanescence shirt, heck yeah.
Yeah, Evanescence, man. She's an amazing singer, man. Wow.
Yeah.
So you sent us
And
a graduation video, and a little your spider web thing that is pretty cool. We'll go with your graduation video next.
I told her it's the only spiders I like.
Great tune in the background, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm a single mom who's managing to work both ends to finish my high school diploma, and I'm looking forward to starting phlebotomy and pursuing a career in the medical field to make a better future for my kids and myself.
You had the crowd, yo.
And oddly enough, isn't today the anniversary of Lane Staley's death?
It is.
Oh, perfect.
Wow. Yeah, I love them tunes.
Yes.
And so you make these little things here. These are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Brett said the only spiders he likes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should
those
see
guys
the
can chill by me. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
you should see the ginormous centipedes or millipedes down here
Oh
in
my
Yeah, just how
Georgia.
God.
about no?
They're as big as my pinky, dude.
Just not.
Those are pretty cool. So you just make them for fun, or do you sell them or share
Yeah.
them, or
Well, I started making them, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start selling them. But I'm still getting more practice, They all have
Right.
imperfections in there.
they're not. That's cool
But
though.
that's
That
what
make
makes them,
Yeah, exactly.
Unique.
Yeah.
Completely unique, like kind of like the Van Conant sessions. Like no offense, but
It's like no offense, but there's other Van Conants, but they don't have a sessions.
right. So I heard the medical field mentioned in there. Are you gonna?
Go into phlebotomy.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
did you start yet, or you?
I was going to. I had to put it off till this upcoming fall.
Okay. So how long a course is that? 1 or 2 years or something, or is it even that long?
No, it's not even that long. It's like
Okay.
3 months.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just taking people's blood and get away from me with that needle. Right.
Damn. Being a
Yeah.
vampire.
Right. Right. Well, that's cool. So, is your job helping you out with that at all?
Yeah, my job's pretty supportive actually. That's
That's
why I
good.
love
That's awesome.
working there. Like the people are really cool. My bosses are awesome. I love my bosses.
That's
Very
And
cool.
awesome.
everybody's really supportive there.
Well, that's great.
Not easy to find. So,
No,
Exactly. I know. Exactly.
it is
Yeah.
not easy to find for sure. So, I was curious. So, where you're at in California, what are your winters like? What's kind of your average
Oh my
weather
God.
like?
I personally love the rain and I don't think there's enough of it.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, a little bit up the hill from like where I'm at, there was a little bit of snow this year, but
Not typically.
no.
It's the same thing here because winter like nailed the whole country this year again, and so I tell everybody from Michigan, it's been a rough winter, man. Like we had 2 days of snow here,
Yeah.
yeah.
so
I know exactly. I'm like, I was
so
feeling so bad because everybody's going through it in the winter time, like even Brett, and I'm like,
Oh,
gosh, I
yeah.
wish it would rain here.
you probably
Yeah.
well because
Yeah.
you're on the other side of the country, you probably get massive rain when you do get it. Do you get some heavy downfalls there, or
Mm,
not? Not
here
really.
and there,
No.
here and there,
Huh,
here
okay.
and there sometimes, but yeah, it's mostly sun, sun, and more
Short-lived when
sun.
it does happen.
Yes.
Most of the time when it rains here, I
There's
mean
been
it
like
rains.
areas that have flooded, not by where I'm at, but like years on years ago, like by where my dad lives in like Sacramento, but it still is here and there.
Right on. Yeah, I was just curious. California is a place I'd really like to go, especially, are you close to any of the redwood areas? Redwood forests? That's further north.
Yeah, that's kind of by like Fort Bragg, right?
Okay.
I
I'm
think
not,
so. Yeah, I think that
Yeah, so I think
I
that's like
believe so.
I think that's about like 3 hours or so from me, something like that.
3 hours north of you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have been to the redwoods. That's really cool.
That would be amazing.
Heck
Them things
yeah.
are
Yeah, for
ginormous.
real.
It
You
is.
can drive a car
Donald
through them.
Kramer is
Yes,
in and
there's
says
that
Happy
one street
Easter.
that you could drive through.
That's cool. Hey, Don, thanks for chiming in. We appreciate it. Happy Easter to you and
Yes,
your
Happy
family.
Easter, Don.
Um,
Yeah, that redwood, I've always been intrigued by that. Just, I mean, even seeing pictures of it, I could only imagine, seeing it in person.
Yeah, it's really cool. Personally, I wish that I lived in Washington. I lived there for a little bit around the time I got pregnant with my first daughter, and I would rather live there, honestly. But
really.
Yeah, because it's always rainy. Everything's lush and green all the time.
All right. All right.
I like that.
I like that.
Here, like specifically where I live at, it'll start like right now, it's this part of the year. Everything
Right.
looks a little green, and that does not last long.
Oh, so a lot of hot and dry where you're at.
There's a lot of fires
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
summertime. Yeah.
That's
Nothing fun
crazy.
about the fires.
No.
No, they just had them. What was that down further south in Cal? What was that? The Cascade or what was that place? That whole town burned or that?
Oh, by LA?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah. That was
Wow,
really, that's sad. So many people lost their houses.
for sure.
Very sad.
Hmm.
Apparently well, we don't want to get into politics, but apparently things could have been changed there if things would have been,
Yes.
you know, anyways, so
Yes.
we don't want to go
Say
political
no more,
here.
fam. Say
Yeah,
no more.
exactly. 100%.
Yeah. So what's interesting in your life you'd like to bring to the Van Conant sessions today? Anything fun? Anything crazy?
I don't think so, really.
Nothing crazy.
Fibber?
No, I feel like this is the better portion of my life, so I think all the crazies, like, already
In the
happened.
past
Yeah.
now.
Crazy's gone. Yeah, we could tell you a little bit about some crazy, unfortunately, between
Yeah.
Bret and I too,
Yeah.
Yeah, a lottle bit.
a little bit, yeah. So, yeah, when you're in the music scene, things get crazy. And of course, we did that for a while. And he was little. He was 11 years old playing in the bars. Rock
Aw.
star. It was
Rockstar
cool.
life status, man. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
It was.
I was able to do like karaoke at some bars at that age because my grandma, she passed now. This is my dad's mom, and she actually went by Shirley Hart, but her name was Hartshorn too. But
Huh.
she ran like the karaoke at this bar for the longest time. So they would host like events in different parks and different
That's
bars and
cool.
whatnot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What was your go-to song for
Oh my gosh, I
karaoke
don't even
time?
want to know.
Yeah. Oh no, no, I gotta know. See?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's
I
hear
was
it.
11, so it's like
Madonna.
a lot of Shania Twain.
Shania Twain.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
She's like, you don't want to know. No, no, that just piques the interest.
So
um,
speaking of female artists, have you ever heard of Ella Langley? I think it's Ella Langley, right?
yes.
She's got a beautiful voice, man. Wow.
Yeah.
She just released a video for that one song. Tina and I were watching it last night. Uh, Texas, what's that song called? I just watched it.
Is she the same
leaving Texas.
is she the same one that sings If It Weren't for the Wind?
Ooh, not sure. I'd have to. Don't have my phone on me because it's over there.
I'm trying to keep an eye on the comments.
It's over there.
I think it
It's
is.
over there.
So yeah, I could look it up, but anyways, that was just a question. I think I interrupted you. You were talking about your karaoke anyway. So who else did you do on karaoke?
Oh gosh. Well, I wasn't like around the same age. I think it was 11 or 12. There was a talent show that they did in Yuba County, and I got second place for it. And I
Oh, cool.
sang and danced to Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
Hey.
Brett, didn't you just share yeah, you sent me a post that wasn't a Britney Spears that got a DUI or something. You're like, who gives a fly?
Oh yeah, somebody was smoking a cigarette or she was smoking a cigarette at a gas station, after all this legal trouble that's going on, she's got like her hand, like where you can see the cigarette, and they
Yeah.
shared that as a literal thing. And I was like, I commented on it. I was like, who gives a flying flock?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
seriously, if this is what you have to share for, like, you guys you need help. Oh
Yeah, exactly.
my God, Britney Spears has a cigarette.
Uh, for real? No, no
Yeah.
fun there.
The girl that won though, she was really good though, but she knew how to yodel, so she did
Oh,
Blue by Leanne Rhymes, and she did really good.
Flipping yodeling. Oh
that
boy.
first place because of the yodeling.
That's about
The
like trying
yodelers.
that's like trying to be an auctioneer, man. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna have. There was a guy in Congress, speaking of that was getting heckled, and he started doing the auctioneer thing toward her with her and shut her right down. It's hilarious, man. I wish I had the clip, but anyway. So 3, 2, 1, no dead air time. Come on now.
No dead air time. Come on, guys. No, she's all worried about, oh, I'm gonna talk too much.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then she's not talking enough.
Did you stop talking? What are you doing over there?
I go on and on and on.
That's okay.
That's what we're here for, to listen to you.
Yes,
See, you got to make us
exactly.
popular by you talking a lot. So,
But you talking a lot on today's episode.
Yeah.
of She Talks a Lot. So,
Making a new series.
Yes.
so
We're just
anyway,
here doing big things, okay?
little things on big stuff or big things on little stuff. I don't know.
I don't know.
So next week we're gonna have. Did you see our podcast with Becky Philby
I think she might have seen that one. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I
about
did.
travel and that? So next week
Yeah.
we're finishing this. I got a magazine here. It's got some creepy stuff in it. Travels,
Creepy
Yeah,
USA.
I love creepy stuff.
and then
Me
some.
too.
Oh, you know what is by me though out here is the
You've inspired with the creepy stuff.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask you.
what's it freaking called? This
What's it
man.
freaking called?
I found another book
I
too.
haven't
While
got
you're,
to go there yet, but it's literally right by me.
Erie, Georgia?
I'm
Or
having a freaking moment.
uh-oh.
a moment,
It's
not
this
the
old
moments.
This is an old mansion that became like they say it's haunted, but they do like tourist stuff around Halloween and stuff. I want to go this year because ever since I lived out here, I haven't got to go yet. And I guess it was a boy reform school, so they had. Then I think it turned to an insane asylum after that. But when it
Oh,
was
snap.
boy reform school, Merle Haggard went there.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Yeah.
So that was a
That's
while
cool.
ago.
hmm
Huh, interesting.
I have literally never forgot what it's called till right now.
Right.
It's because you're on the spot.
Oh, see, thinking too hard, man.
It's
I
like I
do that.
literally have never forgotten until now.
Do it all the time, man. I hate that. Trying to think of something. But yeah, so we got it. I'm finishing that up, and I've got another little book that I'll be probably sharing a couple little stories out of called Erie, Georgia. So there's some weird tales and stuff down here from places down here too. It seems to be a lot of places like old mansions or asylums or places like that are supposedly haunted or whatever.
Yeah.
Myself,
I've seen some things, man.
right?
I've seen some things.
Then I think they turned that place into a prison for a while too. But it's
There,
all
there
yeah.
was
Yeah,
a
they're like whatever. If like these prisoners get possessed, it's on
Yeah.
them. Like
right.
they deserve it. They just let the evil spirits get them. It's
Yeah. Exactly.
So
And
speaking
then
of that,
everything got worse.
speaking of that, Brett, there was a place in Carroll, Michigan. There, your grandma would probably told you about called Jamaica. It was
Oh, I've heard her talk. I mean, I've heard her talk about that place.
Yeah, some crazies in there, man. That was like a mental hospital. She told some stories about that place, I remember.
I did get to go one time quite some years ago. I think it was when my oldest daughter was like one. I went to the Winchester Mansion. That was
Really?
cool. Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
was
I bet you that was
So,
incredible.
it
no,
was.
you're talking about Winchester firearms, right?
Yeah.
No kidding, because
The
I've seen
crazy
this.
Right.
mansion where that lady built. Oh my God. Like in the center of it, she had like a seance room. She kept building on and building on and building on. There's like
Oh
doors.
man.
There's like doors that are drop offs.
Yeah, lead to
Whoa.
nowhere.
Yeah. There
Yep.
is one door like towards the center of the house where you open this door and it goes right down into the kitchen sink.
Wow.
Like you would really be that going out of
Right.
that.
So let me find this because we just read about that. So there's an article about that in here, and it tells how
I'm
There's
many
like
still
room.
stuck on the kitchen
stairs.
sink. So like if you fell into that, like you're getting hit with everything and the
Oh
kitchen
yeah,
sink.
you're
Right.
getting really messed up. There's like stairs that go to like a ceiling, and they literally go
Wow.
all the way up too. But it'll just be a freaking ceiling.
Throw on the old man goggles. I gotta look through some numbers here. Yeah,
Some
so
numbers.
mysterious house. Sarah Winchester died in her sleep in September 1922. Her mysterious house was 7 stories high and incorporated 47 staircases and fireplaces, 2,000 doors, 10,000 windows, and 6 kitchens.
Hmm.
What the f
Not known precisely how many rooms there are, but the closest estimate is 160. So apparently she was building on and building on and building on to appease spirits because of the sales of Winchester firearms because
Yeah,
they,
she thought she was trying to trick the spirits with where they were going.
yeah, it's
what
crazy.
the f well, that's very, very ambitious.
Yeah.
Right here, I'll show you a little shot of this for what it's worth here.
Oh, that's cool.
The
So
light,
yeah, you just read about that and then
yeah,
Heather's been there. That's cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding. So how far is that from you? I forget even exactly where it was
That's
at.
in San Jose, so that's more south for me.
Okay,
I think that that's probably around, I'm not 100% sure, but like 4 hours, something like that.
really? Wow. Okay. Oh, you said that was what, like 17, 18 years ago or something, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. There's certain parts of it that are like closed off that got damaged from earthquakes and stuff,
Oh,
but
really?
Oh man.
you could still see most of it.
Yeah, it does say something about because there was like 7 stories, but part of that got destroyed, so it's only 3 or 4 or
Yeah.
something now. I forget, but
Yeah.
Man.
that's crazy. Yeah, there's
It
definitely some
really is.
crazy stories in there. Most of them are little short tales. I just
I
happened to
had a
find
friend
this.
in school who did a like you remember how we had to do the PowerPoints and all that fun stuff and like business management and stuff like that. One of the classmates I had, she did a whole PowerPoint on the Winchester house.
Oh, really?
I
Really?
haven't even I haven't thought about it or nothing in years, but you guys bringing it up, it's just I remember it's cool. That is very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I used to watch. I would have never known about it, but through the years in my 20s and 30s, I used to love like History and Discovery Channel and stuff. I'd watch it all the time, and I know I seen a show on it there, History or Discovery, one of the channels.
Yeah, her daughter
Oh
died
yeah, I remember
too.
that.
Heard
Oh
what?
yeah, yes,
Yeah.
her daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, at the place at the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so we're looking
Yeah,
forward. Look,
I think it's Coist.
it's Koist. Koist from not from the California. There you go. So
My son says California. He doesn't
yes,
say California, so he's California.
Aw,
yeah, he's a
they're
cutie.
so cute.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Man, and
They
he's
know it too.
and little Brett is full of it. Man, what was that movie we took him to see? Uh,
Oh, the
animation
pets
pets
on trains
pets
or
on a
something.
train. I think, yeah. Holy cow, he was like a pet on a train. He's all over the place, upside down, walking backwards and flipping down. I'm like, can we get some
He
more
ate all of our
popcorn?
pop. Yeah, he ate all of his popcorn, and then he had to go down to Papa Brad's popcorn and get some of his.
Right. See,
Of
then
course.
I think I think there was more popcorn on the seats and the floor than anywhere else, but
Yeah, you know how that goes.
it was cool though. But yeah, he has a real hard time sitting still.
Yeah,
I don't know
he
what
Movie
it,
might had
theater
he might
popcorn
be
is
a little
so good.
ADHD too.
right. What was that, Heather?
I said movie theater popcorn is so good though.
Oh,
My
dude,
dad
it
will
really
go up.
is.
My dad will go up in the theater just to get the popcorn and walk back
Oh, no.
out.
Yeah, nice. That's funny.
No, I don't need a ticket. You're misunderstanding, ma'am. I just need the popcorn.
Yeah.
Nice. So speaking of your dad, you had sent me a video, and I said maybe we can have him on sometime or something, talk about music, and
Yeah.
uh, how long has he been playing guitar?
A long time since he was 14.
Okay, cool. How old is
Heck
he,
yeah.
if you don't mind me asking?
I think my dad's about 55, 56, something like
Okay,
that.
so he's just a handful of years older than me. Yeah, that the thing he was playing there is kind of a little bit like Metallica. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good
Yeah,
stuff,
he
man.
used to play that all the time. He used to dang near play a whole Metallica album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually kind of reminded me of what your stuff sounds like, Pops. You
All
kind of
right.
have a similar style
All
with your
right.
music.
Yep, some nice guitar.
Megadeth.
He's got a nice little slide in there at a minute. I was telling Heather I was like, nice slide. It was like, yes, you
Right.
know.
Yeah, your dad, I could tell he was having fun. He was jamming. That's cool though,
Yeah.
for sure.
So
Was
one of the
he
coolest feelings is jamming, and then you got someone else to jam with, and you guys are in sync, and it's just super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you get a chance, Heather, we have videos of when Brett was little playing the drums on our channel, on our YouTube channel.
Aw.
So we got a couple jams too. I mean, I just was recently able to digitize some VHS stuff that I'd had from when he was 3, 4 years old. He
Hmm.
started playing drums when he was 3 and 4, and there's some of that on our YouTube channel as well. So if you get bored, scroll through all our videos.
Yeah, I'll have to check him out.
There's some music. We got a song called Dragons that we recorded in it's a loft over a 2-car garage back in the day. Brett was 11 years old. We used to call him Mini Vinny, Vinnie Paul from Pantera.
Yeah.
So,
Not so many no more.
right. Yeah, he really wasn't mini back then either. We had
Yeah, no,
Stretch
I don't think
bringing
I've
you,
ever been small.
we had, we had Stretch bringing you chocolate milks to jam sessions. And
Oh yeah, man. Stretch would show up with a half-gallon of chocolate milk, dude. It was on. He'd be like, "Here you go, young man. Now play me some tunes."
yeah,
And I'd be like, and that was exact words, young man. Play me
er,
some tunes, and be
we're
like,
all,
"Yes, sir."
right. All of us are jamming out, drinking beers and whatnot. And Brett's drinking chocolate milk.
He loved his
So,
Paranoid,
yep, yep,
Black
he did.
Sabbath. He loved when we would jam that one.
Yep,
So
resting
yeah, my dad would play a lot of Ozzy.
for
He
sure.
loved
Heck yeah.
Ozzy.
That's too bad we're dang near a continent apart, man. We could get
I
together.
know.
Yeah, right. Me and your dad could hang
Exactly.
out and jam. But
Exactly.
it's all about money, man. If we had money, we'd just travel, but do the
Right.
podcast or whatever. So working
I'm
on it, man.
everywhere.
Would be fun. Would be fun. Definitely want to see California, but man, there's a lot to see out there. It's a huge state.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot in California.
There's a lot to see, and there's also a lot to see.
And there's also a lot that you don't want to see.
Oh yeah, there's definitely that.
But that you probably still see anyway.
Yes.
And the things you can't unsee can
Exactly.
be
Yes.
right.
Exactly.
Did you just see that? No, I haven't. No, that's
Like
not
it
good.
wasn't a hallucination. It really happened.
It really happened. That's really happening.
So, have you experienced any major earthquakes out there where you're at?
Me? No.
No. Most of those are southern, like LA
Yeah,
area.
and if there is, if there is any, it's so minute that people be like, "Did you know there was an earthquake?" I'm like, "No."
It didn't feel it.
I didn't feel
Yeah,
nothing.
that's crazy.
I've actually,
Earthquakes were always very intriguing to me. Just
I have actually felt a small one in Michigan. They do happen occasionally. When we
I
lived in the house
remember hearing
on
about it, but
when we lived in a
I
house
didn't
on
feel it.
53, I remember I was sitting in a recliner and I felt, I was like, oh, effing the house shake. I'm like, what the hell was that? Didn't think more of it till it was like later the next day at work. People are like, there was an earthquake last night. I'm like, that's what that was. Holy crap. Because I felt the whole house shake, you know. It don't
Yeah.
happen much in Michigan, but see, when you go up in Michigan, when you go up way up north, and there's you can do what do they call it? Drawing a blank, see what happens when you're trying to think.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, see,
See?
it happened to you
Yeah,
now too.
so
Now
picture
it's
exactly.
just now it's just gotta happen to me, and we'll be
right.
even Stevens.
So there's a place up north where you do this cruise. It's called the Pictured Rocks tour,
Oh
right?
yeah, the pictured racks too.
So there's like 200-foot granite cliffs, or not granite, but it's like sandstone. That's amazing to see. But during this trip, they take you like 15 miles along the shoreline of Lake Superior, and there's a giant crack and apparently that's a fault line. Like, wow, that's cool. A fault line. Well, we're just chilling on it. If it decides to move a little bit too
Right,
much,
yeah,
bye
yeah.
bye
Just
then. You know.
it's nice to know you.
Uh, but yeah, man,
Yeah,
there's some
those
beautiful
tours are really
things.
cool.
That is. Yeah, I've
I've
got,
been on it
I want to
twice, and both
see.
times with you, Pops. 'Cause
yeah.
I want to see a tornado. I've always been intrigued by
I seen
tornadoes.
it once when I lived in Ohio, and it took part of our roof off. And let me just tell you that I was like, "How about no, Mr. Krabs? I'm
Right.
hiding in the basement, like straight up." It was my Aunt Bobby and Uncle Mike, and my Uncle
Mm.
Mike, he was like, "Dude, we're going to the basement," and I'm like, "All right." And as I was going down there, I looked one more time out the kitchen window, and you could just and by that time it was big enough to where like you couldn't see it from afar, and it was like, oh shit. And it passed, and yeah, we were safe, but I was the same way. I'm like, I want to see it, I want to see it, and then I seen it, and I'm like, okay, well, that can just never happen again. I'll be great. And it wasn't as bad as it could have been. We got pretty lucky, I feel like.
For
Yeah.
sure. So this area around here, when that hurricane came up through Georgia here and up into the Carolinas, man, there's damage all over the place. Tornadoes were everywhere. You should see the damage. I mean, you probably seen some of the pictures I posted or maybe the videos, but there's trees down. I mean, it just did some crazy damage, 100-mile-an-hour
Huge
winds.
trees.
People were out of power for like 10 days.
That's crazy.
We're lucky where we're at. Like literally, I can't even believe the roof didn't get ripped off this place, but thank God it's still it's still here. But wow, it like half of the trees out here we had to cut, uprooted half and bent them over. We had to cut tops off because they're just going to crash through the house or whatever. So it was
Mhm.
crazy, crazy times, man.
I
Don't
think
want
I
to.
want
Tornadoes,
a
I
lot
just gotta add
more.
though, tornadoes do look cool from afar. They do
Right.
look
Right,
cool.
right.
Exactly.
Well, there
I
was
think
just
if I lived somewhere like that, like I would just have more than a basement, just like a whole underground bunker.
for
Right?
sure. That's a scary thing because we just had a warning the other, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago. We got woke up, the stupid phone alarm, man, like give you a heart attack. It's telling you to take
What
cover
the?
like right now, and it's
Yeah.
like we don't have no way to take cover. We are
You said the
above
cover.
ground.
We got no cover. We got no
All
cover.
right, I'm getting back under the covers because there ain't
Get
nowhere to
in,
go.
get into the bathtub and put a
Right,
mattress over the bathtub. There you
Yeah.
go.
right.
Yeah.
So the
Exactly.
shower head can come down and whack me. Right, that's a good idea. That's
Well, I
scary.
mean, it's the shower head of the tornado. Which
Right.
one do you want here?
Juggle some water. Yeah, well, I don't know. What do you do? Hopefully that
Mhm.
never happens. I've always wanted to be in a place that has a full basement with a shelter in case, but I guess when it's your time, well, you might just go bye bye.
Could always just build one.
Right.
Crash says, I've been 10 minutes behind two different tornadoes while riding my bike. First was in Port
Okay.
Huron when one took out Fort Todd Campground, and the second one was when Devore's Dairy was taken out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
crazy.
I
little
was just
frightening. And then he says, unless you're on your motorcycle, talking about, oh,
right.
tornadoes look cool from afar. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So I was just gonna say, Michigan just had one. Unfortunately, some people got killed. Is
Yeah,
that
just an
southern
hour
Michigan?
from us. Yeah, it was
Was it?
like, well, it was like 3 hours from us, actually. I'm sorry.
Because I think it
But
was.
yeah, it was in Union City.
Yeah, Union City.
Yep.
Man, somebody got video footage of it. Oh, that's horrific, man. Yeesh,
Yeah, it looks out of like special effects, man.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Hope to never
Nature's more
experience one.
scary than the special effects, though.
Oh, for
Right.
sure. When you're in it, yeah, that's not a good thing. Been through some crazy weather and thinking, well, this might be it. Hmm.
Right? Hmm. Take me some of the big ones.
Well, I'm going out.
Yeah.
Well, you almost talked us through 50 minutes. We're doing all right.
Yeah, look at that. You thought it was gonna
Didn't think you thought we was gonna have too much dead air. What
Except for I still can't remember the name of the damn
Oh, you still can't remember it? Still trying to think of it though.
oops.
I admire your commitment. She's like dedicated to still trying to remember. We're gonna get off of this and she's gonna message me and be like, dude,
right? I am.
All
dude,
right.
I really am.
guess what?
That's good. That's a good possibility. You never know.
I'm gonna
I
be like,
mean,
I knew it. I knew it. I even said it.
Exactly.
there's a trick to that. Trying to remember stuff. You just forget about it and then you remember.
Yeah.
I don't know how
And
that
then you
works,
forget
but
to remember, you know?
Yeah.
you're just
And
walking
then all of a
around
sudden you remembered you forgot.
and then you're right. It's really is odd. You're just walking around and not even thinking about it, and then it just pops in your head, and like, duh,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, like mad disassociation, like all the time walking into a room, like, what did I come in here
Oh,
for?
right.
I know I got up to come in here for something. And then you'll go sit down and be like, oh man,
Yeah.
now I remember what it was.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's
Yep.
it.
Because on the way, on the 3 or 4 feet that I walked to get where I was going, I noticed something or thought of something and
Right.
forgot.
Mhm.
Oh, definitely. I do that. I
Anthony
do it all
Spade
the
says
time.
brain farts are serious.
Yeah.
They
Do
really
it.
are, man.
Happens all the time when if I'm sitting on my computer, oh, pick up my phone. I'm like, what was I just looking
Oh
for?
yeah. No, my worst
Oh,
thing is when I'm typing something and then someone talks to me and I'm typing what I'm saying. So then I'm literally telling the person I'm talking to, typing. I'm like,
conversation.
my bad. Like that's not like usually I catch it before I send it, but there's been a couple times where I sent that
Uh,
and I'm like, okay, so that had nothing to do with what we were
right.
talking about, and let me explain now. Like, yeah, it'd be really cool if you monkey, like,
Right.
like, huh?
I think the worst thing about
Golly.
that, I was telling you, Brett. So if I'm on my computer, right, and I'm doing a post, right, I'm typing something, and then you chime in a message, right, it automatically, as I'm
Oh, it'll.
typing, jumps over to the message, and what I'm typing in the post is going in the message. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
What are you doing?
Good thing I checked that before I sent it.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No,
technology,
there's
man.
times that at work I'm like thinking the people watching the cameras are probably like, what is this girl doing? Because like I'll know I have to go do something and then I'll be on my way there to do it and then I'll be like, what was that?
Right.
Go
What
to?
Yeah, I
was
can
I
And then
doing?
imagine.
walk back the other way and then
I can
remember
imagine that
and then
happening a
walk
lot,
back
though.
the other way.
Right.
Especially working, at a casino with all that going on all the time. I
Yeah.
definitely begin distracted for
Hmm.
sure.
You ever seen any like huge winners there? Like mega celebration, like yelling crazy
Um,
because they're like,
well,
what is
they did.
that?
They did, and somebody actually got it. This last time they didn't do it. The person didn't win it, but the time before that, they were doing a thing for 1 million, and it was cool because there's this big old wheel, but this wheel has like I think it's like 3 different parts, right? So you have to
Okay.
get one to line up on a certain thing, the other one to line up on a certain thing, and the other one.
Oh,
And
nice.
somebody actually got it the first time.
Really, $1 million, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
So you probably
Hmm.
so they probably took home 350,000 after California took
Yeah,
taxes out of
taxes
it.
and
Yeah, you have taxes.
That's insane
yeah.
too.
Hmm.
Yeah, it really is.
What's the point in being wealthy so you can give it all to the government?
Right?
Anyways, we don't
Government.
want to go there right now, but
Right. I mean, we never know where it's gonna go, but we try not to go there.
At least
no.
Oregon doesn't have taxes.
Oh, no, no state income tax or
They don't have taxes there.
really nice.
That's
Oregon, you
cool.
don't have to pay taxes.
Huh.
Not when you go grocery shopping or anything.
Huh, it's
See, that's
different.
nice.
It's different here in Georgia. So there's different counties have different tax rates on stuff. It's
See, that's
weird.
weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
It's all weird, different. And alcohol is different. You know, I come from Michigan too, and also so I'm sure California is not is probably like Georgia. You guys probably don't have a refund on cans, right?
You could take in and recycle your cans.
Right. I do that here. I smash them up and take them in for aluminum. But in Michigan, you pay 10 cents on each can, a deposit,
And they'll give it back when you
then you get it back. So we
Wow.
collect. So my whole life, we grew up collect when you're
taking the
broke.
cans
You
back,
take
dog.
walk. Yeah, I take 5, 10 mile walks with my pedal bike. Sometimes I pick up $20 in a day worth of bottles because everybody throws them out.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Different world down here. I'm like, no, no, but I think there's only like 10 states that do that, the refund thing.
And it'll get crazy. Some people are like crazy with it, man. I worked with a guy who literally almost got into a fist fight because
Yeah,
he was
heck
like
yeah.
custodial, right? And like he
Right.
would come around and empty the garbage cans, dude, and he would take the cans that people threw out. Well, there's no, no problem to anybody. They're like, fuck it, dude, let them take the cans. Well, then you get people who get salty about it and they're like, yeah, well, we're gonna start crushing the can or we're gonna do this to
Right.
it, or we're gonna cut the label off if well, then homie comes in one night and he's mad, dude. He's like, no, you guys are messing with my cans. And everyone's
Right.
like, dude, we're the ones buying the shit, dude. You're just mad because you can't have it. And it's, yeah, like
Right.
people get mad about 10 cents, dude. It's real. It's a real thing.
That's okay. You know, when
You just
grandpa,
take the 10 cents and leave,
you
okay?
joke. When, so Brett, when grandpa's still a janitor, but he bought a janitorial business years ago when I was 16. And of course, he'd collect the cans, and he was using the money from the cans to help pay for the stuff he needed for his business. Well, my 17-year-old ass needed some cans for money for cigarettes and beer. So I didn't take giant garbage bags full of cans missing, and somebody didn't approve of
He
that.
wasn't happy of that, huh?
No, no, but
You done pissed grandpa off, didn't you?
bad idea. But well,
I've done
Yeah,
my
we've
fair
done
share
things to
of
upset our
kids.
dads, like when
yeah.
you lose the stained drumstick, from the concert.
Oh shoot, you had to bring that up, didn't you? I forgot about it.
I had to.
I still
Yeah,
don't.
there's a little bit of saltiness there. I can feel it.
Right? No.
I was a young lad and my dad had caught a drumstick from a stained concert. And it just sat so majestically,
Oh
and
no.
I played the drums and I'm like, what if the stick possesses the power of the drummer, right? And I'll just jam with it and it'll be great. And then I
Right.
don't know what I did with it, but I feel like knowing me, I probably was playing with it and busted the damn thing because I went through sticks like they were nothing. And I probably got scared and hit it, or I don't know, man, but
Probably took it down the street to the neighbor on Alcoholic Avenue and sold it for
touched
some.
it.
This is from Stain's
Oh yeah,
drummer.
this is from Stained, dude. Check this out.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, there was no proof on that because it wasn't
Right. It
autographed.
wasn't signed. Yeah.
I just caught it, dude, because he chalked it, and I was like, knocked about 10 people over, getting mine. Got it.
Yeah,
So,
right. Don't let him lie. He took out a senior citizen for that
right.
drumstick.
Aaron
He's
Lewis
like,
plays a lot around here.
What's that?
Aaron Lewis plays a lot around here.
that's
Oh,
that's
does he?
cool.
Cool.
Hmm.
He probably lives around there somewhere.
I'm not sure where he lived at, but my oldest daughter Pixie and my brother, they just went to see him again. My brother goes to see him all the time.
Okay. Yeah, he's good, man. I like
Very
Aaron
cool.
Lewis.
And he's played before right down the street from where I live at. at
Wow.
Jackson Rancheria.
Can you believe? So that was almost 30 years ago, man. Godsmack. It was Godsmack and Stained, and it was like
That
1998,
was such a good era.
right? And now
I got
Godsmack,
to
what
see
are they?
Creed when I was 8, and that was great.
Really?
I am rhyming.
I love
Perfect
the first
timing.
album.
Yeah, that's crazy. And now Godsmack is retired. I don't know what they're thinking, but
Yeah, Sully just released a new one though. He's
oh, so you're gonna
he's still
retire
doing
from
his thing.
Godsmack? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
All
basically
right.
that was a group decision apparently, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
approve. But who are we? You know,
Listen, you little
we're
fire.
just the fans. We're
Right.
just the fans. I mean,
Right. Listen, you little firecracker. We're gonna have a talk about that. But, well, hey,
hey, you
Heather,
better be
look.
careful. He's told you he's bulletproof.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See what you did there. For sure. Well, hey, Heather, we have almost burned up our hour, man. Lady.
Look at us
I
go.
mean, so good stuff. Look, so we always try to keep it to an hour, as you know. So, and I got to stop and then I got to edit it, put it on the channel and try to get more people to watch and say, hey,
And
man, that's
stuff.
cool and stuff. So,
Yeah, I'll definitely post it when you're done with it.
yeah, I'll,
Yeah,
I'll get it
absolutely.
edited here and within an hour and a half or two
We appreciate it.
and then get it shared out. And yeah, we really appreciate your time joining us and it was fun
I appreciate
and
you guys having me.
not a
Even
problem.
though
Heck
I
yeah.
still can't remember the
Oh man, I'm
name.
telling
I'm
you, give it
literally
like
gonna
10
look
minutes when
right
we're
when I get off
done.
As
here.
soon as we're
Just don't
done,
Google it.
that's
Just
all
don't
right.
Google it. See how long it takes your brain when
Right.
we're done with this conversation to be like, bing.
So right on. Well, tell your dad that we both said that he jams, and that's cool.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
would be cool to meet him. And
Yeah.
with that said, we'll let you go so we can close this out and get it done and move on to the
Thank you
next
for
one.
joining us, Heather.
You're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. And keep in touch, and maybe we'll have you on again. We're just scheduling them out.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, happy Easter again, and it was
Happy Easter.
great to meet
Yes,
you.
happy Easter.
You too.
All right. We will see you next time.
Okay.
Next time.
For sure.
All right.
Don't
Bye
have
for
too much
now.
fun.
Bye.
Later. I'll be waiting for that message.
I've said
Like
that.
yeah, I know it.
That's funny.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya
Later. Oh, that was awesome.
for sure.
Like I know it's only gonna take a few minutes. She'll probably remember it as soon as she got off the damn phone.
Oh yeah,
'Cause that's how it works.
she's probably already typing your message right now. All
I
right.
knew it.
You guys, I said well, yeah. So anyways, we pretty much ran down the schedule in the first place.
Yes, yes.
Next week we're looking forward to I need to verify, but I'm sure that it's it should be good. We'll have Becky on next week. Know for sure tomorrow. I'll get a hold of her and make sure we're good for that. And I look forward to sharing that again. She's got some cool videos from her flights, and
Heck yeah.
she's probably got some more video from she had went to, if you remember, she goes to Savannah, Georgia to do her training, flight training. So she just
Yep.
had to do that again, and then she also went to that another. What was it? The same place where that she's seen that apparition or whatever.
Heather just messaged me
I knew it.
Preston Castle. It
Okay,
only took 2 minutes.
right.
Damn, I'm good.
Right. Right on. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. It's easy. You get under pressure and your mind's like, "Bruh." So, well, guys, we're going to hang this thing up. Another fine hour on the Van Conant sessions. We appreciate all of you
Yes,
for
thank you
joining.
guys.
We hope everyone had a happy and blessed Easter, and we will see you next week, God willing, on the Van Conant sessions. Peace from Grovetown, Georgia.
Peace from Peck, Michigan.